All right. What's going on, Card Nation? Welcome back to another episode of Cardinal Crazy. Today on the show, we have a very special guest, 2024 offensive lineman William Satterwhite. William, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing all right. Welcome to the show. Today on the show, we'll be talking about your recruitment process with the Louisville staff. Overall thoughts on your recruitment process so far.
Okay. Sounds
All
great.
right. So let's begin with the first question. William, how's your recruitment experience going?
It's been great so far. I can't complain.
Has it just been overall difference compared to when last season when you didn't really get an opportunity to talk with all these coaches and plan to go on these visits?
Yeah, for sure. Over during the season, especially, it kind of blew up rapidly, so I had to adjust quick.
I can definitely understand that. You have a total of 28 scholarship offers so far. Last time I think we were talking, you had 25. So in that time frame, you've gained three new scholarship offers.
Yep.
Must be pretty hectic with all these offers coming in left and right, especially from these big time schools.
Yeah,
Now,
it gets hectic some days.
oh, I understand. I'm just gonna kind of name off some of your offers so that way the viewers can have a better understanding of what schools are recruiting you. This is just going to be
Hmm.
kind of a short list. Um, Alabama, Colorado, Louisville, Michigan, Michigan State. You got Missouri, you got Penn State, you got Purdue, you got Tennessee, you got West Virginia, you got Wisconsin. You have now, mind you, that's only a handful of schools that are recruiting you so far. But I want the viewers to know that you are a highly rated recruit.
Hmm.
All right. So, with that in mind, let's kind of dive into some Louisville football to start off. Now, originally you had been in communication with Coach Mossbrook when he was at Purdue, correct?
Yeah, correct.
Okay. And you're getting to know Coach Owens. What can you tell us about Coach Owens to our viewers?
He's a down to earth guy. He's gonna be straight up with you all the time. He's just a great dude in general. Really, when I talk to him.
Well, that's pretty awesome. Does he talk to you a lot about football, or does he talk to you about just things outside of football?
It's kind of like football, but he like ropes the real life aspects and experience into the football game.
Okay, that's good to hear. So let me ask you this: have you had the opportunity to talk with any Louisville commits recently, like TJ Capers?
I have not. I haven't reached out to any. None have reached out to me.
Okay. So, have you currently had the opportunity to visit Louisville campus?
Not yet, but I plan on going here towards the end of the month.
Okay, nice. Now, so you do plan on kind of doing an unofficial visit and hopefully eventually schedule that official visit later down the line. And we'll talk a little bit more about that at the end of the show. So, what schools are currently recruiting you the most right now?
I'd probably say Alabama's up there. Penn State, most like the Big Ten SEC schools, really.
Nice. So, is Louisville in that mix too?
Yeah, they are.
Okay, that's good to hear. So, that kind of brings me to my next question. Have you been in communication with head coach Brom yet?
I have me talked. I think 2 times as of today. So we
Mhm.
we talked a couple times.
Okay. So, our viewers are familiar with Coach Brom, but we don't know what his personality is like. Obviously,
Hmm.
he has an extensive history at the University of Louisville. He has extensive history playing in different types of football environments. I believe he played in the. I believe he had a small stint in the NFL. Then he had a stint in the XFL, and then he was head coaching for quite a bit of time. So, could you give us a little insight into what his personality's like?
I would say he's a straight. He's like kind of like Coach Owens, kind of straight up guy. Gets to the point really. Doesn't make a lot of excuses. Just straightforward, straight to the point, and dedicated about what he does.
Okay. So, so he's just straight to the point. He doesn't really cut corners. He tells you what he thinks, and he doesn't
Yeah.
really try and hide anything.
Yeah.
Hey, that's great to hear. So, let me ask you this: when you do get to college, what type of degree do you want to pursue?
I want to go into engineering. Right now, I'm leaning towards more civil.
Okay. So, does the degree that you are pursuing affect where you go?
Oh yeah, of course. right now I'm trying to find the best school that had the best engineering program really.
Okay. So once you do find that school, are you going to kind of lock in some of that, like top 10 or top 5 schools?
Yeah, for sure. I'm trying to get a top 15 together, but between school and workout, trying to get everything together is kind of hard.
Okay. So do you have any official visits planned yet for the summer?
I do not have any scheduled yet.
Okay. Well, we'll be on the lookout for when you do schedule them. What do you look for in a program outside of engineering?
Um, a great coaching staff really, and a coaching staff that's gonna be there for a while. Then the environment of the program and the fans really.
Okay. So let's see. So who's currently recruiting you that hasn't necessarily offered yet?
Clemson, Georgia, those are the main two right now, and Indiana.
Okay, so you kind of came in with some heavy hitters right there.
Yeah.
So with that in mind, looks like we've kind of run down our list of questions so far. With that in mind, do you have any closing remarks you'd like to tell Card Nation?
Stay tuned. It's gonna be a great season this year.
All right, we'll definitely stay tuned. Now, the partial last thing I wanted to talk about was initially you were talking about how you wanted to come up to Louisville probably towards the end of this month and take a visit.
Yeah.
Okay. Have they kind of mapped out where you're going to go yet?
It's I'm leaning towards I think right now April 1st.
April 1st. Okay. All right. Well, we'll be sure to kind of be on the lookout for some of those photos you take on your visit, or if you, just jump on the Instagram and do kind of a live, kind of like, hey, this is what's going on. This is the area. But we'll be sure to post all of your social media accounts in the comments down below, so that way everyone can find you and get to know who you are. And hopefully, we'll have you back out on the show later on this in the year, just to kind of give you your update and a new perspective on how things are going.
Yep. Okay. Sounds great.
All right. Well, thanks for joining me on Cardinal Craze. This has been John and Will Stein. Go Cards. All right. Well,